Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University, and we've got an interesting strategy for you this evening. This one's called 52 Pickup. Now, you remember the old card game we used to play with our friends called 52 Pickup, where we would entice them into a new game, and then we'd toss the cards into the air, and as they fluttered to the ground like a December snowfall, we'd tell them, okay, pick them up. Kind of a funny game, but in the end, it was usually us who picked them up because your buddy wasn't going to do it, was he? So 52 pickups, the name of this strategy. We have some $5 bets and some $2 bets, so that's why we call it 52, 5 and 2, 52 pickup. So we have 18 numbers covered in this one, so pretty good coverage. 6 of those are jackpot numbers, so mathematically we should hit a jackpot number every 6 or 7 spins. Of course, this is roulette, so probably won't work out exactly that way. But I think it's a pretty good strategy, so let's take it on down to the felt. We'll explain exactly how it works out. Exactly how we bet it, and then we'll spin it for a few minutes and see if we have a casino-worthy strategy, one that's worth risking a few dollars on. So let's head on down to the felt now and let's take a look. All right, everybody, down here on the virtual roulette table, and we're getting ready to spin our 52 pickup strategy. Now this will require a $1,500 buy-in. And the reason we call it 52 pickup is because we have some $5 bets and some $2 bets. So you put those two together, the 5 and the 2, and you have 52. So this works like this. Our $5 bets we're going to put on double streets. It'll be $5 on the 712, $5 on the 1621 double street, and $5 on the 2530 double street. Now, in addition to that, we'll have $2 bets on the 811 split, the 1720 split, and the 2629 split. So as you can see at the top of the screen, that's $21 in total bets for our base level. And we will level up after 2 losses. And once we reach our session high, either reach it or exceed it, then we'll go back down to our base level. Now we're going to start off with a balance of $1,984,000 even, and just to make this simple, we're just going to call our balance $4,000. So $1,500 buy-in, and we've got our initial bets out. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and get started here. Here's our first spin. Here we go. See if we can get off to a good start here. And that's 24 black, so that's a loss. So that's our first loss at level 1. So we'll stay right there and spin it again. Here we go. So that's 36 red, so that is another loss. So we'll go to level 2 now, and that's $2 on the split bets. So that brings those up to 4. And another $5 each on the double street bets. So that brings us up to $42 now, and that's the amount that we're down. So let's see if we can hit something and get back to our session high here. And we're rolling, and there's 24 black once again. So that's 2 of the 3 spins have been 24 black. So that's a third loss, so spin it again. And let's see if we can get a winner here. So there's 11 black, so that is a jackpot number, $132 win, and that gets us up to $4,006, which is a new session high. So we'll go back down to our base level, which is the $21 bet. And we're ready to go. We're spinning. Here we go. So 4,006 is now the session high. This one's 22 black. So that is a loss. That's our first loss at this level. And we're spinning again. Here we go. That's 11 black, so that is another jackpot number. That's the second time out of 3 spins we've hit that, so that's a good hit for us. And that puts us at a new session high of 4,030. So that's a good start for us. And we'll stay at the base level. We'll go back down to 0 losses since we're at a session high now. Now, see if we can hit another one here. There's 31 black. That is a loss. That's our first loss at this level. And so let's spin it again and see if we can get a hit here. There's that 24 black again, so that's another loss. So we'll do our double street bets. We'll increase those up to 10 each. And then our split bets, we'll increase those to $4 each. And that gets us a $42 total bet, which again you can see that at the top of the screen. Wow, there's that 24 black again. It's like there's a magnet there, so there's another loss. And let's spin it again. So there's 8 black, so that's another jackpot number. So that puts us at 4,036. So that's a new session high, so we'll reduce our bets back down to our base level, which is a $21 bet. And that's $5 on the double street bets and $2 each on the split bets. And we've got those down, so let's spin it again, and here we go. And we have a 31 black, so that's a loss. So let's spin it again. And there's a 15 black, so that's another loss. And it's kind of unusual that we're not hitting more of these double street bets because we're covering almost half the numbers out here. We have 18 numbers covered, and yet we can't seem to get the double street bets to hit for us. So we'll increase up to level 2 again. That's $4 on each of the split bets and $10 on the double street bets. And we are spinning. So there's 36 red, that's a loss, so that puts us down $48 this session so far. And so we'll go for our second spin here at this level. And there's the 18 red, so we do finally hit one of the double street bets. And that's a small profit. That gets us up to $39.70, so we're within $30 of break even now. We do have one loss at this level still, so let's see if we can hit a number. So there's 5 red, that is another loss, so we'll increase to level 3 now. And that gets our double street bets up to 15 and our split bets up to 6. So our total bets is up to 63 and we're spinning. Here we go. So there's 8 black, that's a jackpot number. And that brings us up to 4,063. And so just like that, we're at another session high and we're up $63 for the session. So we'll come back down to our base level again, which is 21. And we're spinning. Here we go. And that's 14 red, so that is a loss. That's our first loss at this level. And let's see if we can hit a number here, hit a good number. So that's 19 red. That is a winner for us. And that gets us up to 4,051. So that's within 12 of our session high. But we're not at our session high yet, so we do still have the one loss we're dealing with at this level. And there's 27 red. So that's another score hit for us, and that gets us up to 4,060. So now we are within $3 of the session high. So we're spinning again. Here we go. There's that 24 black again. So that's our second loss at this level. So we'll increase our split bets up to $4 as we move on to level 2. And our double street bets will go up to $10 each. $42 total bet, which is at the top of the screen. We're still showing a $39 profit, but we're off of our high by $24. So see if we can get a score hit here and get back to that session high where we can go back to our base level. So So there's 18 red. That is a score hit for us. And that gets us up to 4,057. So we're within $6 of that session high. If we can hit one more number, we will achieve that. So there's 30 red, and that is a score hit for us. So that gets us all the way up to 4,075. That's a new session high. So we will reduce back down to our base level, which is $21. So let's do that now. And we're ready to spin. Here we go. So 26 black, that's a jackpot number for us. All right. So that'll move us all the way up to $4,120. So another new session high. So that was a nice hit for us. So we'll stay at this level and spin again. Here we go. And that's 16 red, so that's another score hit and a new session high for us at 41.29. So let's stay where we are and spin it again. Here we go. See if we can stay on this hot streak here. That's 22 black. That is the loss. That's our first loss at this level. And so let's spin it again, see if we can get back on track. So that's 27 red. That is a score hit. And that'll get us back up to 41.17. 41.29 is our high, so we're only 12 away from that. And we're currently showing $117 profit on this session. So next spin. That's 35 black. That is another loss, and that is the second loss at this level. So now it's time to increase up to level 2. And that means our double street bets go up to 10 each. And our split bets go up to $4 each. And we're spinning. Here we go. So there's 5 red. That's a loss. So let's spin it again. We're at the $42 level, level 2. And that's our first loss at this level. And there's jackpot number 11 black. So that puts us at 41.44. So that's a new session high. So we will reduce back down to our $21 baseline bet. And we're ready to go. Here we go. See if we can hit another number here. There's 16 red, so that is a score hit as we hit that double street, and that gets us up to 41.53, a new session high, and so far a $153 profit. And we're spinning. Here we go. Double zero, obviously that's a loss. That's our first loss at this level. So let's spin it again. And zero this time. Zero, double zero, too much green. So let's go up to the next level. And we'll bring our split bets up to $4. And of course our double street bets will come up to 10 now. That's $42 total bet. And we're spinning. Holy moly, there's another one. That's 3 in a row. All right, let's see if we can hit something besides the green one here. We've got one loss at this level. And just like that, there's a jackpot number. So our session high was 41.53. And with that score hit, we've reached a new session high at 41.59. So let's get this back down to $21. And we're ready to spin. Here we go. That's 22 black. That's our first loss. As we get a number right in between the two double streets. And there's 17 black, and that is another jackpot number. So that's a nice win for us, $66 win, and that puts us at 41.83, and that's another new session high. So we'll stay at the base level and spin it again. $31 black, so that's our first loss. Spin it one more time, see if we can get a score hit here. And that's 3 red, that's not a score hit. So we'll go up to level 2 now. That's $10 on the double street bets and $4 on the split bets. And we're at 41.41 right now, $141 profit. And our session high is 41.83. So that's where we're trying to get to. 36 reds, a loss. That's our first loss at this level. And we're spinning again. And that's 13 black, so that's another loss. So we've kind of gone on a little bit of a cold streak here. So on to level 3. And that's $15 on the double streets and $6 each on the split bets. Total of $63, which is at the top of the screen, and we're spinning. So there's 34 red, that's another loss, and now we're actually showing a $6 loss for this session. So let's see if we can get a score hit here and get back in the black. So there's 36 red once again. So we lose again, so on up to the next level, level 4, and that's $20 on the double streets and $8 on the split bets, so $84 total now. And you can see now why we have the $1,500 bankroll. Sometimes you get up high like this and you might need that money. So there is a score hit for us, a jackpot number, and that gets us up to 41.11. Our session high is 41.83, so we'll stay here at this level and see if we can hit another one. So there's 20 black, and that is another jackpot number. And so that gets us at a new session high, which is 42.91. And I believe at this point we're going to go ahead and call this a video. I think that should be enough to give you a good idea how this strategy works. Again, this is the 52 pickup, and we call it that because we have the $5 bets and the $2 bets, the 5 and the 2, 52 pickup, just like the old card game. So we started out with $1,984,000 even, and we ended up at $1,984,291. So that is a $291 profit on a $1,500 buy-in. So that's a pretty nice profit margin there. We'll take those all day. It's almost 20%. So that was a good session for us. We came back and hit back-to-back jackpot numbers. So what do we think of that? That was a pretty good session, 52 pickup strategy. Kind of a grinding session, up and down, but we kind of climbed the hill, and the highs were higher and the lows were also higher, and at the end of it we grinded out about a 20% profit, which is a nice session. So 52 pickup, we hope you enjoyed that. If you did, we ask that you smash that old like button so we'll know that you're enjoying the content we're presenting to you. And if you haven't already subscribed to Craps University, we would love it if you'd mash that button and become a member of the student body here at Craps U. And besides, it's just not the same if you're not here. So please consider subscribing and joining up with the Craps University student body. So, a good session, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you subscribed if you haven't already. And I hope you'll join us again Sunday for our next Craps video, which we do every Sunday. And then again, next Wednesday, we'll have another roulette strategy. So, this is Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. And if you're out there spinning that ball this week, we hope all your numbers come up winners. Best of luck to you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.